Hello, here we are for the selection of setups for New York session. So NAS. The thing with NAS is that it's a bit inside a consolidation, and the consolidation is this one, is on daily. So we've got high, low, high, pullback, and now it's like in between the low and the high of the pullback. But because it's a daily, we can still, if there's a trade, we can still take it. This was nice this week, yesterday, but we are in the middle of nowhere right now. So I see it bullish. However, we are really in the middle of nowhere. I would love it to come and do a pullback on this indication and break of structure. So let's see. It can definitely come back. Then, so I leave it there. Then SP 500, we need to delete a few things. So let's see on daily. Let's just delete everything. SP 500 is still in its bullish structure. This is really nice. 4 hour, so we're going up. So I am reading this like this. We are on this level here, so we are just right there, and we just failed to create a lower low. So therefore I see it coming on here, but I want also that it comes back and retest this one. So for now we're very close. It has to do this, retest or give me an entry, or but it has to come here. Doesn't have to, but at this point we really have to. And then yeah, so maybe GBP CAD. So this is very bullish, very bullish. However, we are at this point, so we'll have to see if how this closes. This is actually really nice. It's really nice. However, it's 15 minutes looks bullish, but it's not yet. Let's see on 5 minutes. So on the 5 minutes, we didn't even break the high. Look, it's only wicked. Is it? More or less. We have to wait. But it looks good. Let's see. Let's see the daily. So the daily is not good at all. The daily is not good at all. Why? Because we have this huge break of structure. So this can be bullish up until here, up until this one, and then shoot back. We're right there. Let's see. But if it breaks above like this, then we're good. But right now, it doesn't look good. Let's keep it like that. US 30. Okay, US 30. Let's go. When things are confusing, I always go on the daily. So we've got the daily low, 4 hour low. Oh, we're still in there. Yes. So this is all consolidation. So this was good, was the pullback, and then the continuation that didn't make it through. Therefore, all this is consolidation. It's just consolidation, so I'm not gonna touch it. This is, I'm not even going to write it. So this is a no trade zone. Consolidation. Right, so put it there. Then FTSE, yesterday the drop on the GBP at 8 a.m. was most likely the bonds auction. It was all over the news all day yesterday. So we are not doing well in UK. So the FTSE at this point I expect it to go lower because of the bonds, but it first has to come. So it doesn't, there's rejection is mixed. So what I'm seeing is it didn't make it to this level. I'm going to wait that comes here and then drops. So we keep it there. Germany, consolidation in between this. Look, you see this high, you see this low, but it's a daily, so we can still trade inside of the trend of the pullback and the swing of the daily. And right now we have, the only indication we have is this one. We have to wait a full hour to see if this candle breaks this high, because if it breaks it, then we wait for the retest on top. If this candle closes above this level, this high, this qualifies as a failed lower low, and therefore if this closes above the lower high, we won't enter right there, but we can play the continuation. So we enter on the continuation and we go to this level. But who knows? But anyway, I'll put it here so I can monitor because it's very close. GBP, JPY, GBP, JPY. JPY looks nice, but we have to see, so for the long, we have to see that this candle closes above the level, and it's 1 hour left. It could close at 2 p.m. It could close even below, and therefore it will be back in the no trade zone. So it doesn't look good with this rejection right there. It could close and then no, let's leave it there. Nikkei, this was a thing that I marked up. Nikkei is consolidating between inside of this push. Look, from here to the wick of this one is just consolidating. So there's nothing. So this one is qualifying right now, not confirmed, it's just qualifying as a failed lower low. So the lower high that I want to be broken is this one up here. Then we'll look to go long if it happens. JPY consolidating because on 4 hour there's no indication, you see, is wicked, and either it closes above the 4 hour, a 4 hour candle closes above, or closes below this wick. So for now, nothing. Australian dollar, the Australian dollar, what's it doing? When you don't know, you go on daily. Consolidating again. Consolidating between, so this daily was consolidating inside of this drop instead of, I'm saying this because it didn't break, retest and go lower. It went back into the swing, back into the no trade zone. So on daily we can still trade because you see it's a 4 hour trend going up and down. But here there's no indication. So the only indication I could see, it's this one. So if it comes here and go up, and that's all. GBP Australian, there's no consolidation. The only indication I see is this. Here you don't have anything. Even if you counted that one, it's wicked. So don't trade, don't look for a trade now on GBP AUD because there's nothing. there's nothing. Again, either a candle breaks above, at this point above, well, anyway, above, and then comes back for the continuation, or breaks below and then comes back for the continuation. Otherwise, don't. Euro, Australian, nothing, because we are still here. So it needs to close somehow. But then we are on a strong support. You see, the more you look left, the worse it gets. Wait a second. Yeah, so that one is for now is a no. Oil is definitely a no, because now it will be ping-ponging between this level, you see, this level and this one. So there's no space to play a short, for example. You see this level, this support, there's no space. So it has to come out either on top or bottom. It's just not nice. France, still nothing. There's no indication. Euro USD, it's really bad. So you'll see, so we're still in this huge consolidation on 4 hour. This is all consolidation on euro dollar. This one. So it could give sometimes something, but right now there was a drop and is a nice break of structure indication. This eventually was the trade, but now is back into consolidation because it didn't break the low, it just wicked it. So this could become a failed lower low, and we want to see the break of the high here. So we are very far from there. And the GU is the same. Failed low, and this is the candle that can be the lower high, and it was only wicked, so consolidating. We don't have anything right now. Bitcoin, I don't trade it, but let's look. Bitcoin doesn't look good. So the other day there was an entry as a failed lower low, and then you want the break with this candle. You see, you want the break with this candle, and then you take the continuation. But right now there's no new indication, so nothing. Natural gas, yes, this one. If it closes into our bullish, then we will wait for a continuation there. Euro JPY, nothing. There's no indication. You're in the middle because you see this is a low. This was the previous high. So you want it to close bullish above, and then you wait till it comes back and you take the continuation. Australian, same. There was this morning, but not anymore. USD CAD, there's no indication because this is the low, this is the high. So eventually there was a trade yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday to this high here, but then now there's nothing. And USD JPY, nothing, because this high was wicked. And so we are in, and then we're back into the consolidation, you see, back there. So this is it. Let's see you later.